Alright, Shalom. I'm the brother Tasiyat, coming back with another video. Before I start off, I would like to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akim across the world who are spreading this knowledge and truth and sincerity. May the election be upon your households. God Shalom. So today I want to make a video concerning the appearance of the Most High, how the scriptures describe him. Because a lot of people like to say that, yeah, we don't know how God looks like. God doesn't have a form. He just, it's just a spirit. All these things. Meanwhile, the scriptures show you how the Most High looks like. So this is Daniel chapter 7, verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. Now the word ancient means old. So the Ancient of Days, the one that is old of days, the one that is even before time, is talking about the Most High Yahweh. And the Ancient of Days did sit. So if he sat, that means that he has a body, right? To sit upon something. So that shows you that he has a body, whose garment was white as snow. A garment is like what the apostles and the prophets of Great Millstone are wearing, with the blue border and the fringes. Is like some type of clothing, all the way to the ankles. So the Most High is that also, white, pure, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. Now, woolly hair, if you have afro and you basically grab your hair, that is what woolly hair is, man. Okay? Woolly hair is basically afro hair. Okay? So, the Most High has a body, and he has an afro. Now, there's a certain nation upon this planet Earth that comes to mind right now. But we're just going to read on. To even more proof, his throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. So he has a very powerful throne. Okay? Now, the so-called white people in their churches, they portray the Most High with a white hand, and Jesus as a white man. Meanwhile, the scriptures describes them as both dark-skinned men, with woolly hair, with the afro. Anyway, Revelation chapter 4 verse 1, this is going to speak about the Most High and his skin color. After this I looked. This is John the Revelator speaking. Okay, this is John the Revelator speaking. After this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven. And the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet talking with me. So he heard a voice so powerful that it sounded like a trumpet. A trumpet is very loud. So a very powerful voice, which said, come up hither. So come on. Come up, basically. And I will show thee things which must be hereafter. So the voice that spoke with him, this is the Most High, told him, I'm going to show you things, basically visions of prophecies that have to come to pass. And immediately I was in the Spirit. And behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. This is the Most High. There is a throne and somebody sitting on the throne. That's the Most High, okay? And he that sat, so the person, the being that sat on his throne, and he that sat, was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. So he looked at this being sitting on the throne and thought of a jasper and a sardine stone. Now I already looked up the jasper and the sardine stones. I'm gonna show that. Wait. Gone. This is the jasper stone. Okay, basically red, brown, kind of like, basically brown. Okay, that is the jasper stone. And the sardine stone is also basically brown. You see? Showing you that the Most High has a brown skin color. So he has a body, he has an afro, he has woolly hair basically, that is an afro. Because when you grab a sheep, for example, and you feel this hair texture that is woolly, that is basically the hair texture that we as so-called, black people have. Afro basically. Let me show you. Afro versus sheep hair. So basically when you feel a sheep, it's like real puffy. That is basically our hair, man, afro. Okay? So the Most High has afro also. And the skin, as you just read, is like the sardine and the jasper stone. That is clearly brown, man. So how can you tell me that this so-called white man up there? Of course not. The scriptures show you, man. And there was a rainbow round about the throne inside like unto an emerald. So basically with these scriptures you can show that the Most High is a so-called dark-skinned being, with a body. Okay. Anyway, this was straight to the point, Yahweh Tasa, Lord willing. I hope this is edifying, and with that I want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiam across the world who are spreading this knowledge and truth and sincerity. May the election be upon your households. Shalom.